for a hot second.
And we can say as much horribly offensive stuff as we want.
Oh yeah. Though I'm sure by
Okay.
this point it's probably caught up. So like,
Hi.
I appreciate your tirade. Like, I feel like you got it in just under the radar at this point.
Okay,
So,
sweet. That's it. That's good to hear.
So yeah. Welcome. We're gonna be playing some Dead Souls this week, or Dead Souls, Dead Cells.
Already go off to a hot start.
Oh yeah. What else would happen? You know, we gotta
Very
we
true,
can't be articulate on the first opening, right?
No, we always have to get our tongues tied at least 100 times throughout each of these live streams.
So what's been happening with you? What is new in Patland?
This week's been shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Russ's Snapchat at all.
No.
Okay, so basically, the transmission on my car died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, me and our buddy Edgar went over to hang out with our other buddy Russell. Good time, nothing that special to talk about. Just kind of chilled around a campfire and watched your live stream while we were doing that, by the way.
That's what I like to hear.
Yep. And as we were leaving, like as soon as I turned the corner to get out of Russ's development, I hit the accelerator, and well, the car just doesn't accelerate.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Very confused. Apparently it was really bad, and my dad was talking to me like, "Are you sure you didn't like hear anything bad happening with your car?" and I'm like, "No." Like every time I turned the car on, it sounded like it was working fine to me. So I don't know if I'm just like the most oblivious car owner on planet Earth or what, but my entire transmission is a shot in my car, and it's gonna take over a week to fix.
Cool.
Yep.
Did
get it back next Wednesday.
fall out, or did it just go bad?
It just like stops. Like I swear nothing weird looked like it was happening at all with the
Okay.
car. And well, like one of my favorite parts was that exact same day my dad was telling me about how he was considering getting rid of my car. And I was like, man, Dad, my car did not like that. You really made it mad for saying that.
An ill omen. It recognized what you were saying and just not having it.
Yeah, now it just wants to make it as complicated for us as possible.
Of course.
Yep. So that was the biggest part of my week so far. Any big moments like that for you this week?
Oh, not that I can even remotely compare to, I don't believe.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, did anything happen really this week? I saw the Book of Mormon on Sunday.
Book of Mormon by the South Park guys.
Yes, and
How is that? I've never seen it.
it was by the South Park guys.
Okay, I think I'm picking apart a lot of what you're putting down there then.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, if you like South Park, you're gonna enjoy it. If you're a fan of musical theater, you're probably gonna like it too. As
Okay.
someone who's not a huge fan of either, I
Okay.
was less than thrilled.
Okay, fair enough. You're not a fan of South Park.
No,
What's wrong with it?
it's just not my style. Like I get that they're all like, oh, it's satire and everything, but it's also just fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you just don't like how they do it.
Yeah, it a lot of times just comes across as crass for the sake of being crass, which isn't necessarily my type of humor.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's nothing like I would never fault somebody for being like, "Well, you like South Park? What a fucking nerd!" But
What an unrefined sense of comedy.
oh yes,
You disgusting waste of space.
what are you doing watching South Park? There are so many far superior shows that you could be paying attention to.
Such as?
Well, there's of course the Family Guy,
Oh God.
the
We're
most
already-
refined.
I like this idea for a character. Guy who's acting like he's extremely high above everyone, but has basically the same opinion. just like with slightly different things. Like, oh, you like South Park? Please. I only watch good shows like The Simpsons.
Family Guy and The Big Bang Theory.
Oh no. This man is very quickly losing my goodwill.
What's going on, Bane? How you doing, by the way?
Hey, ayo!
Oh, I should mention, while you're here, and I guess I'll kind of make it more of a public announcement.
Okay.
I will not be streaming on Sunday morning.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So we have no more Dark Souls. Well, I mean, like this week anyway.
Not this week.
Okay.
I will unfortunately be elsewhere. Specifically, I'll be up at Sandusky for some Colossal Conning.
What is Colossal Con?
It's a big giant weeb fest.
Oh, okay.
But I've got my podcast co-host is gonna be there and everything, and you know, I don't get to see him that often, so you know you get to see him when you see him, you know.
Yeah, fair enough. Throw myself on the Jackson grenade of weeb.
Of course. What else are you gonna do? So
What
sorry
is
about
going-
that, but I gotta go and get really drunk at fucking.
Nice.
Oh man, it's at Kalahari actually. So
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
yeah, it'll be fun,
Hey.
even if you're not like into the weeb shit. So
Bane is acting betrayed, like you're part of like you're part of a band together, and you announce live on television the band's breakup, and the other person didn't know. Who is that? I think that was the Pointer Sisters that happened to. Like one of the sisters was just like, "Yes, I'm not part of the band anymore," and the other two sisters were like, "Wait, what?"
wait, seriously, that happened?
They just found out as she announced it live on TV.
I had no idea. That's
Yep.
insane.
Let's see. Activities. What's going on? What are some activities at Colossal Con?
I have no idea. I basically am going simply because Jackson lives quite a distance away from me, and I don't get to see him that often. So.
All right. Jesus Christ, Steve Blum is gonna be there.
Who is that?
The voice of Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, all right.
Wolverine from several X-Men animated stuff. Orochimaru?
From Naruto?
I have no clue.
I think so, and don't judge me for knowing that.
Orochimaru. Sure, who's this guy? Whoa, this dude is goth as hell. This man has just finished listening to fuck, I don't know. What's the most gothic band I can think of off the top of my head? Panic at the Disco?
All right.
Yeah. Character from the Naruto manga created by Masashi Kishimoto. Yeah, okay, he's Naruto.
Okay, cool.
And okay, he's from Naruto. Orochimaru is not Naruto. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm a little ashamed that I knew that now.
Oh, here we go. Orochimaru and Zabuza and others from Naruto. So if I would have read like 3 more words, I could have seen it.
Right. You only want to read as much as you have to, especially about anime and stuff like that. As soon as you
Yeah.
see like Naruto, you're like, ah.
Yeah, let's see. Bunch of people from Ben 10 apparently. Wait. Grunt from Mass Effect 2 and 3? Is that just like a normal dude, like an underling, a grunt?
Have you played Mass Effect?
You know, I've almost beat the first one, and that was it.
Okay, so you're gonna
Have
know
you?
more about it than I will.
Okay, so I guess that's neither of our things. Oh, he was Killer Croc from Arkham Asylum. I know that.
Okay, yeah, I'm following on that one.
Definitely know Arkham. How'd you feel about Arkham Asylum, Sean?
Asylum was the first one, right?
Yes.
I liked it a lot. I've actually liked all of them. I haven't. That is to say, I also have not played Arkham Knight or Arkham Origins.
So you played 2 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like the big two, I would argue.
Yeah. Arkham Asylum I played and really enjoyed, despite not really being a comic book fan at all. So that was I definitely give it props for that.
Oh, it's a great game.
Yeah, and Arkham City I only played for a couple of hours. I'm not sure how long until I eventually was just like, okay, it's another like open world sandbox kind of game. I got 5 hours out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I ended up completing Arkham Asylum or Arkham City.
I know Steve has like completed Arkham City like 2 or 3 times.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he really liked that one. Wait a second, but he was Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII didn't have any voice actors in it.
That's what you think.
Oh my god. Like, did he like do the design?
Pets, do you want to upload this to YouTube? I might want to move the chat to one of the corners. All right, I can do that.
Where is it? Oh, right now. Oh, it's over the items right now. All right, fair enough.
I
Yeah.
can get that fixed. But yeah, if you're gonna stream on Sunday, feel free. Like, don't feel Like, you shouldn't because I'm not there. I don't know why you would, but I guess you have my blessing.
Yeah. Let's see. He voiced stormtroopers in many Star Wars games. What does that mean? The voice of 7-Eleven. like
Cool
like
spot?
I mean, I was thinking, like, is he just like the international, like, chain of convenience stores, right?
Oh, I'm thinking of 7-Up, aren't I?
Yeah, cool spot of 7-Up. 7-Eleven is just convenience stores.
I should say that I probably will be able to stream Sunday night. I should be home in time for some Magica on Sunday.
Oh, okay, definitely be down for that.
So, just as a heads up.
Oh shit, he did the voice of dozens of Digimon as well.
Fuck, really?
Yes, alright, so, to be fair, this man seems rather accomplished in his field of voice acting.
The name sounded familiar, I just couldn't identify from where.
Yes. Steve Blum, I don't, How long has he been in the biz for?
Any
years active since '92. Okay, so this guy knows what he's talking about.
Any hints as to what you might be trying then there, Bane, if I might ask?
Oh yeah, let's see. I might try something else I've wanted to add. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool to see. We were also, Bane and I were also talking, like, hey, maybe the Ramblin' Gamers can come and chill on a Bane stream at some point.
Alright.
Yep, so that would be cool. It was literally, he just brought it up and I said that'd be cool, so it's not like we have any deep plans in the works, but that'd be sweet.
Right. For sure.
Ah, man, starting this off, I already have 3 tabs open related to anime.
Hell yeah!
And 1 tab about 7-Eleven. Let's see. Currently, you can find Steve Blum as Zeb Aurelius and other characters from Star Wars Rebels and Disney XD. Did they do the XD on purpose for, like, the laugh thing?
I don't know.
Because, like, if they did, I really hate it.
I know, like, the original idea of Disney XD was supposed to be, like, a for boys type of channel.
Okay.
But, like, that's literally all I know. And the only reason I know that is because I was watching a video of somebody talking about Disney Channel shows earlier today.
Yeah, so I'm, literally all I know about is I saw Disney XD and I saw the title of it and I hated it so much. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, really? Disney XD is owned by the Walt Disney Company, you don't say.
Oh, shit.
Blah, 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 blah. Alright. They acquired programs such as Phineas and Ferb and Pokemon Sun and Moon. I can't believe Pokemon is still an ongoing anime.
I can't believe it's on Disney?
I get Disney XD, man. Primetime slot.
I had no idea, actually. I thought it was on, like, WB still, or Cartoon Network.
I mean, apparently not. I guess they own it now, at least from what I'm reading from this Wikipedia article right now. He's got some games in mind for us. All right. I'm sure, like, I'll be down. I will definitely be down.
Alright, there we go.
How's the run going?
I mean, it's fine. I don't know. This is background. Let's be honest. This is the background noise.
I mean, very much so. Yeah, it's just I was hoping to fill the dead air while I try to figure out what the hell Disney XD, how I got its name.
Well, I was gonna say, you posted in your Discord the other day about a band, specifically Richard Cheese.
Richard Cheese, yeah, and if by the other day you mean 1 p.m. today.
I haven't. I've got your Discord muted, so I don't see it until I go check for it.
Extremely smart decision.
So I didn't see when it was posted, just that it was posted.
Okay.
But I went and looked him up, and I really fucking like his shit.
I know, right? It's just smooth jazz remixes of your favorite tunes.
It's real fucking good. I was blown away by how much I liked it.
Oh man, what have been some of your favorites?
Oh man, I really like that he covered the Hives, but that's also because I'm a big fan of the Hives.
Absolutely true, yeah.
I listened to his cover of Keep 'Em Separated, and I really like that one.
Alright, yeah, I posted Down with a Sickness.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I found him. I think it was just on like one of my Spotify recommended playlists one day.
Interesting.
Yeah, and Oh, right, I remember. Edgar and I were on a trip to go hang out with Desi in
Uh-huh.
Michigan, and we were basically just putting on a bunch of random music, and I put on my Spotify recommended playlist, and that guy came up, and we were listening, and we were just like, "Is this a smooth jazz remix of Down with the Sickness?" And sure enough, it was, and yeah, from there, you start listening to his cover of "I Like Big Butts."
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Apparently he's still active. He had a couple covers in the Lego Batman movie.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can hear he does the cover of Everything Is Awesome. He does like an elevator music cover of it.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
And he does a piano cover of Bad for like a hot second in one of the scenes.
Oh, okay. Have I seen? No, I saw the Lego movie. I don't know if I've seen Lego Batman.
It's decent.
Okay, wait, what was the point of it again?
Like part of it was oh god, hang on.
Okay.
Sorry. I've got a lot happening right now and I died, so never mind. The Lego Batman, I'm trying to think. The Lego Batman movie is like when there's a bunch of people in the like Nega zone and like they all
Wait, what did you just say there?
NEGA. I'm gonna clarify that one. And essentially they all like have to work like it's a bunch of villains, and so like Batman has to fight like a bunch of villains like Smog and Voldemort.
You know
and
what?
stuff.
Yes, I have seen the Lego Batman movie. I remember now.
Okay.
Michael Cera plays Robin.
That sounds right.
I believe that's true.
Speaking of Michael Cera, have you watched any of the new Arrested Development, like even season 4?
No, I did not finish season 3 actually.
Really?
I never ended up powering through the last season. I don't know.
Wait, season 3 was the one that was like the last like real season.
Yes, the last of the originals.
Interesting. Were you not just a fan of the series, or?
I can't exactly remember. It's been a little while.
Okay.
I don't think we ever got through it in our AP chemistry class. And no,
You know
no,
where
I
you
did
watch.
not no, I did not misspeak there. In our AP chemistry class, we watched Arrested Development.
Well, you do.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we never finished that, and I don't think I ever just cared enough to finish it on my own.
Okay.
Which is weird, because I went through and watched back the rest of the series again, and I made it through about the same as we made it through in our chemistry class.
Perfect.
Yeah. I was just like, well, whatever. Also, I really like the fact that every member, like Richard Cheese and Lounge Against the Machines, Lounge Against the Machine, his band, they all have stage names that are named after cheese for some reason.
Cheese names, yeah.
Yeah, Richard Cheese, Bobby, Ricotta, Frank Feta, and Billy Blue.
It's fucking great. It's such
love
a
it.
clever little thing. It's dumb, it's stupid, it's great. They're a great band.
Yep, absolutely. If you're all, if any of you guys are interested, the name is Richard Cheese and Lounge Against the Machine. They have some good stuff. But yeah, so wait, why did you bring up Arrested Development?
I was just thinking about it. I don't really
Okay,
remember
cool.
what the context for it was, but
When the idea popped up and immediately it's gone.
yeah. I think it's cause I mean the next season's coming out, so I think
Making
that
another
might have been
season?
part of it. Yeah, they just got renewed on Netflix for
Oh,
a
I
5th
did not know that.
season.
Yeah, I guess that would be season 5 at this point. So how did season 4 end up getting received?
Not well, but they just remixed it.
Okay.
Like the guy who did it essentially.
Like, did they get Skrillex to come in and like make season 4 again?
Yeah, you know, you get the more beat drops in there and whatnot. It's a little bit more bass heavy in this one.
Okay.
But no, it's they essentially the director came in and it was originally set in like single personal stories as opposed to the way Arrested Development has been, where it's kind of like interwoven stories and whatnot. And people didn't like that, so they just he said, all right, I'll remix it, and made it more like the old series.
They Full Metal Alchemist it.
Yeah, that's a decent way of putting it.
I don't know much about Full Metal Alchemist. All I know is the series happened one way, and then they just sort of did it again for some reason.
Although, from my understanding, I've only watched Brotherhood, which is more faithful to the manga. I'm gonna butcher it, and I'm gonna get yelled at in like 10 minutes anyway for it.
Manja.
Yeah, manga.
Yeah.
And I watched Brotherhood, and I really liked it. And I hear that the original is pretty good as well, if you kind of differentiate it from the source material.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea either.
That's not surprising.
Steven got me to watch, I want to say like 4 or 5 episodes of Brotherhood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, all right, yeah, cool.
I say anime is just not your jam in general.
Now, coming up soon on an episode of Hollow Knight, I review Agretsuko.
Okay.
Yep, it was decent.
Yeah, I really liked Agretsuko. I thought it was fucking stellar.
Yep, I understand what they were going for. I reasonably enjoyed it. I enjoyed it even more thinking about it as, you know, Hello Kitty Company's Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Where everyone was just like, let's do something just dumb. Let's make this real stupid.
And, like, totally relatable at the same time, though. It was,
yeah,
it was beautiful.
Sanrio, that's the name of the company. I like this thing about Sanrio. They're a company, they're a Japanese company that designs, licenses, and produces products focusing on the kawaii segment of Japanese popular culture.
Yeah, I really like Macadamia Nut. I
watched like 2 or 3 episodes of that, I think.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the most recent season yet. I've been meaning to get around to it.
All right, I'm pretty sure everyone else in Steve's Discord, quote unquote my Discord, it's actually Steve's, but most of them watch it just immediately and discuss.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's a great show. I normally watch stuff while I'm at work, and it's hard to watch things that are subbed.
Okay. I could not be like paid to watch a subbed anime.
Just because you do other things while you're doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe it's like some kind of ADD-esque thing I have, but I don't know. It's hard to just sit down and me just concentrate on reading the subtitles or something for the longest time.
Fuck reading, come on,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. If there's one thing I wish they didn't teach at school anymore.
Just teach us how to tweet. That's all we need to know.
Absolutely, there you go. As long as I can string together 250 characters in something that roughly makes sense, I'm good.
Please, you don't even need it to make sense most of the time.
That is true. I kind of wish there was just like a randomized feature on Twitter. It's like, show me a random tweet. Most of the time it's just something like I got coffee, but other times you may end up being the first person to see Roseanne's horrible tweet the other day. Oh man, that was
something like, else.
Yeah, I read that one. I was like, ah.
Ooh, yeah, I see why that might have gotten shit canned there.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Like, I don't feel bad for Roseanne. I feel bad for all the people who are working with her, and it was just like, all right, no more Roseanne now, and they're just like, well, shit.
That was the quickest cancellation I've ever seen, too.
Absolutely true.
That was just there, and they're like, oh, okay, well, that was not okay. It's gone. It's been like 3 hours.
Yep, you're currently filming a scene right now. Not anymore.
Sorry to everybody else.
On the bright side, though, Last Man Standing is back, so maybe Roseanne could just show up on that.
Oh, God.
Tim Allen and Roseanne sounds like the greatest, like, power duo of the 90s and, like, just, like, what? Of 2018.
Why are they doing this? Why must they continue to torture us?
Actually, I don't know. It's either that or now you got, Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian meeting up.
What was that?
So, Kim Kardashian was trying to get Donald Trump to pardon someone, I believe.
Okay.
I can't exactly remember why. Someone serving life in prison for when I was, like, reading something, it was like, oh, yeah, that doesn't seem like it should be life in prison sort of deal. But that was all kind of overcast by the idea of Kim Kardashian meeting in the White House with Donald Trump.
Yeah, that was like I didn't even look into it. I'm like, what the hell? All right, whatever. I'm just moving on with my day today.
I believe I found that out on an episode of Hollow Knight as well, where I'm just like, wait a second, what? Just in the middle of the episode. I highly recommend our Hollow Knight series, by the way, if you haven't been checking it out.
Oh yeah, it's been great. I stopped for a little bit, but like what I saw
Okay.
of like the first 20 episodes, I really liked.
Yep. We I feel like we've kept the flow of it going very well recently.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Any other good Twitter moments? Police release body cam footage. All right, let's just skip over that one.
Yeah, all right, cool, gruesome, fantastic.
This model is embracing her unibrow. All right, fine.
Props to her.
Yeah, if you want that. Oh, here we go. Ted Cruz challenges Jimmy Kimmel to a game of hoops.
Oh, good God.
Oh, he even added him. Ted Cruz tweeted, Jimmy Kimmel, all right, big guy, you talk a good game. You besmirch my support for the Houston Rockets. Thinking emoji. So let's settle this man-to-man. One-on-one hoops, or, quote, ring ball if you prefer. Oh my god.
What does any of that even mean?
The loser has to give $5,000 to the non-political charity of the winner's choice.
All right, I mean, props there, I guess.
All right, yeah, you know, this is the best thing I've seen Ted Cruz do since he accidentally liked incest porn on 9/11. Which it's gonna be hard pressed for Ted Cruz to ever top that one in my mind.
I think the only thing we can really do is if you find out he's actually the Zodiac Killer.
That is true. Yeah, I forgot about that one going around. I've never seen him and the Zodiac Killer in the same room.
Right? Like
So
it's possible. I don't know what. Fuck! Stop running into the goddamn. Sorry.
Oh my god, and Jimmy Kimmel apparently replied, I like this idea. I'll accept on one condition. We both wear very short shorts. Oh my god.
No, that sounds awful.
I need to keep up to date on this.
This is the Twitter drama you live for.
Let's see. As Borat demonstrated conclusively, nobody wants to see that, and ABC would probably be fined by the FCC. Is this an Eminem song that Ted Cruz is trying to be here? How about this? You dress yourself, I'll do the same. And then Jimmy Kimmel keeps trying with this. He's like, crop tops? Never mind the dress. Okay, no, Ted Cruz isn't willing to go as far as Jimmy Kimmel is on this.
You know what? No balls, Ted Cruz. No balls.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, this is really good. He tweeted at him, "Knock yourself out, Jimmy. You can wear a kilt if you like." And it's a GIF of groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons playing basketball in a kilt, wearing no underwear. You got it. Ted Cruz is memeing right now, man.
He's got to do something to get that young vote back.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can all Pokemon go to the polls again.
I mean, to be fair, that was Hillary.
Oh, I know who it was.
Yeah, meme master Hillary Clinton, who was dabbing on Ellen DeGeneres and telling kids to Pokemon go to the polls. That was a dark time.
The fucking what? All right.
Oh man.
So are you still playing Pokemon Go? Speaking of which.
Oh, not as much as I have been recently, but yeah, I'm still enjoying it. They just added the Alolan forms of some Pokemon into the game.
Yes.
Specifically, Alolan Exeggutor, who for some reason I cannot comprehend is part Dragon type.
Yeah.
I know absolutely nothing about this stuff. About like Alola, like whatever that one was. X and Y was that?
It's the most recent one. So no, Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon, okay. So yeah, I guess like just because they wanted to make Exeggutor even worse, they gave him a quad weakness to ice.
Of course.
So, all right, but you know he looks like a palm tree, and that makes me laugh. And really, what else do you want in life?
So I actually picked it back up a little bit recently.
Okay. Does this by any chance have anything to do with the new announcement?
No, actually, I picked it up I picked it up probably a week and a half ago at this point.
Oh, okay.
I don't really know why. I just like, I'm bored. I'll open it and see what's going on. And then like, I made the joke, or I opened it and closed it again. And then like a couple minutes later, I opened it again, and I don't know why, but I haven't really closed it again since.
All right, cool.
So like I've been watching the Alolan Executors all over the fucking place. Like once today,
Absolutely
I
true.
essentially walked through a forest of them because I had 4 of them surrounding me.
Okay, one sec. I'm going to boot up Pokemon Go, and I just have a feeling because there's a spawn point for like certain Pokemon, you know, right next to my house.
Yeah.
And I just have a feeling that the Alolan Exeggutor is going to be there. Call me crazy, but I'm feeling it. God, this Professor Willow loading screen just always creeps me out.
I'm so ready for all these events to be over, honestly.
Wait, what events?
They've got like a fossil event running right now.
Oh, all that. Why? What do you got against that stuff?
I've done it all.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, alright, whenever.
Yeah, the new Community Day is coming out, and I'm not that interested in it. The last Community Day had Charmander spawning everywhere, and I love that one.
Doesn't Community Day only last for like 2 hours or something?
3.
Wow, why so short?
Okay, alright, so I am wrong. There's not an Alolan Exeggutor. There's been twice, though, so I thought there was a relatively good chance.
Curses.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe just like, artificial scarcity, I assume?
I guess. I don't know, it just feels like really tight.
Yeah, and, you know, around here, it's kind of at an inconvenient hour. Like, oh wait, no, it's usually on the weekend, so that doesn't matter too much, but... Yeah, no, I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure why. I was still able to catch, you know, 80 or so Charmander that day, so...
Holy crap, really?
Yes. And as soon as it was over, it started downpouring.
Oh, nice.
Yep, well, not even as soon as it was over, as soon as I got out of there. There was like 15 minutes left, and I caught all the Charmander I wanted to, and I was like, alright, I'm done. And it was just like a downpour. I was like, yes! Perfect.
I am a big Fallout fan. And I feel like I know what's coming.
What's going on with Fallout 76?
Yes.
Or something like that? What, do we know anything big about it yet, or is just that, like, the name of it?
We know the name of it for sure, and we suppose, like, there's been some nearly confirmed, some very reputable sources have said that it is a,
reputable or refutable?
Reputable.
Reputable, okay.
Have said it's going to be like an Ark-esque game. Like a survival type deal.
Okay.
Which...
I don't know. I've only played Fallout 3 for any reasonable period of time.
I figure if it ends up playing out and like it's interesting, I figure that might be a fun thing for us to do on like our Sunday streams or whatnot.
Okay.
For Chris and I imagine, I don't know how much interest you'll have in it, but we'll see.
I don't know.
It also depends on how many players it'll actually let up to.
Yeah, very true, very true.
But yeah.
I mean, hey, if it's for the stream.
So we'll see when more information about it comes out. We'll see what ends up happening. But
Absolutely, I'm excited.
The Ark-esque nature of it doesn't necessarily do a whole lot for me.
Right. Yeah.
So, I said it's really going to depend on what it looks like as we get more information.
All right. Yep. Because I don't know. I don't know anything about Fallout, nor do I know like. So Fallout 4 came out, and a lot of people weren't that happy with it, right?
Yeah, it was pretty tepidly received.
Okay.
I liked it well enough.
Yeah. Was there any big reason for that?
I think like it just wasn't what a lot of people were looking for.
Okay.
So I don't fully know. I know the reason I didn't like it was like I never really felt a connection to any of the groups as much. But
like factions.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Okay.
But I was still pretty excited by it because like there was a whole faction that I was really hoping would show up, and they did, which made me really happy. But
what's this? Hordes of people are arriving in Wyoming to listen to Kanye's new album.
Interesting.
Is he? Dozens of Kanye West is flying dozens of reporters and more to his Wyoming retreat for a listening party of his new album. Why does Kanye West have a Wyoming retreat?
Colorado?
Fuck, dude, I don't know.
Wyoming is a state, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna move on.
I was thinking, like, where is he getting Colorado from? Is it, like, closer?
For some reason, I thought Wyoming was a city in Colorado.
I mean, it borders Colorado. You got that.
So we're just gonna pretend.
Did you get Wyoming and Denver mixed up?
I don't think so, but maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I have
enough.
no idea what I got mixed up. So we're just gonna
All right, yeah. Let's just move right along and then.
brush that under the rug and just.
Kanye West album listening party. Well, what the fuck? We weren't invited?
Come on.
You sequestered everyone in Wyoming and forced them to turn in their phones. Okay, well, you flew everyone out in, like, this beautiful first-class setup.
I mean, no surprise there.
Yeah, that is true. I guess that is Kanye West we're talking about here. I mean, I guess Wyoming is pretty west, right? So maybe that's what he was going for. It's west, but I'm redefining west, so I don't want to go all the way west. I want Wyoming because it starts with a W.
It is arguably northwest.
Oh man, it's right after his daughter there.
Yeah, so maybe that? I don't know. That feels like a stretch, but it's also Kanye, so God only knows what's going on in
I
his
could
mind.
definitely see it happening, honestly. I just really love how Wyoming got its name. The W's for West and the Yo Ming was for, I don't know, some Asian guy.
Yo-Yo Ma, the violinist.
I mean, sure. They just spelled Ma incredibly incorrectly.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Ellis Island was a little, racist. They just essentially assumed what the spelling of the names were and everything like that. So
Was there not a West Coast way for immigrants to come in?
I have no idea, actually.
Did they make people who wanted to immigrate from China go all the way around South America and up around to Ellis Island?
I mean, probably, but
Yeah,
oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's say, I don't know. Let's learn something today.
Oh my god, what the fuck? There's a Crash Bandicoot Nintendo Switch controller coming.
Oh, really? That's cool. Did you see the Spyro trilogy up for pre-order?
Is it?
Yeah, there was. I ordered it on Amazon and got it for like $32, I think.
Right, because of the preview or whatnot, or the Amazon Prime bonus.
Yeah. I saw what's the Twitter page? Cheap Ass Gamer tweet about it.
Yeah, I've been following. I follow Wario a lot for it.
Okay, was he tweeting it all about it?
Yeah, he mentioned it when it went live, but it's one of those things where I'm gonna probably wait because I got Crash for Switch because they accidentally doubled up on the Prime discount for like a couple minutes, and I jumped on it at that point. So I'm hoping someone's gonna accidentally err on the Spyro trilogy, and I can sneak in there on that one too.
Okay.
So.
Pardon me. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so Kanye West is flying a bunch of, like, rat people out to listen to heavily Republican-esque music, I bet. That'd be really funny.
Isn't there, like, something going on in, like, the rap community where two artists keep, like, writing diss tracks about each other or something right now?
So, to answer your incredibly white question,
I mean, yes, it's incredibly white, but...
Yeah, there was, Drake wrote a diss track on some guy called Pusha T. I don't exactly know him. And then he wrote back a diss track, and apparently it was way fucking good. I haven't heard either of them, but apparently Drake got his ass handed to him.
Interesting.
Yeah, so everyone's waiting on, Drake's response, and everyone's like, how the hell's he gonna keep up with that?
All I know about it is I saw somebody who called it two dudes writing poetry to one another in a dark room, which was kind of great.
Yeah, no, for everything I saw, it was just like, Pusha T absolutely destroyed him.
Interesting.
He brought up stuff like the fact that apparently he has an illegitimate son, or
All
something like that. I don't exactly know. 25% off all PC games on GMG with code June25. Thank you, Wario64.
Dropping the important news.
Absolutely. So if anyone wants to go on to apparently Green Man Gaming,
Yes.
I've never heard of it before.
It's pretty big, actually.
Okay. Yeah, Green Man Gaming is having a 25% off code, June25, if y'all are interested. Enjoy. Hopefully you're not watching the VOD of this, because after that, it's probably long over at this point.
Usual helpless Skippy nonsense where we talk about sales on games. We see them.
We talk about current news, and then I upload the VOD online. It's like, well, that doesn't matter at all now. It's fine. It's fine.
It's been 5 minutes. It's already outdated. It doesn't matter. The news cycle's insane.
Why is I'm looking at the bestseller list on Green Man Gaming. Number 1, Pixel Puzzles Ultimate Da Vinci Puzzle Pack.
Okay.
What is this? Like, there's other stuff on here. I understand. Let's see. Elder Scrolls Online, Moonlighter, Sleeping Dogs, Dying Light, Tabletop Simulator, Final Fantasy XIV, but number 1 is just a $2 DLC pack?
For what game?
Pixel Puzzles Ultimate? I have no idea. Was this like extremely heavily pushed on something? There are no streams currently available for this title. Oh no.
I was gonna say, should we be jumping on this? Is this like something that we're not knowing about? And
apparently, dude, there's no competition right now.
Is this the new Fortnite?
I mean, I don't know. We did a stream of Fortnite a long time ago, and we did not become famous all-stars.
Yeah, I think it was the lack of Smash Mouth, honestly.
Oh fuck! How could we have been so naive?
It was so clear.
The answer was right in front of us the entire time, but we're too foolish to notice.
Just didn't even think about it.
All right. Anyways, I have no idea what Pixel Puzzles Ultimate is, but apparently the Da Vinci pack is out for $2, and people are wanting that shit. Apparently.
So jump on that if you're been waiting for it.
What the? That's weird. Okay. Anyways. Then apparently Samantha Bee called Ivanka Trump a cunt.
Yep.
That sucks. Yep. I don't really know what to say about that. It's just like I'm sick of like up to the minute news at this point, honestly.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking like I don't know what's the week old news at this point.
What's something that we haven't covered? Something light and fun, you know?
Wait a second. Let's see. I wonder what happens if I just go to Google and I type in happy news. Good news, positive news stories. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry give royal wedding flowers to hospice Oh,
there we go. That's better.
I mean, I'm still kind of sad, but I understand it. Oh, and look at this, an advertisement for Green Man Gaming.
I wonder how that got there.
Jesus Christ, it's already getting me. Teen uses umbrella to shade elderly woman for nearly 2 hours at bus stop. Okay, what the fuck? 2 hours? What bus was this woman waiting for?
Doesn't this guy have anything better to do with his life? I mean, come on!
I mean, what the fuck? I'm getting pissed off right now.
So much for positive news. Come on.
Alright, I'm interested in this. Police officer returns stolen pepper plant to little boy. The part I'm interested in, stolen, is in quotes.
Alright.
Okay. The boy's mother, Bailey Pultz, posted a story on Facebook thanking the police officer. 2 nights ago, someone stole my autistic 4-year-old's pepper plant that he had been growing and was so proud of. He was so sad, but before bed he told us, "Don't worry, Mommy and Daddy, the cops will catch him and bring my peppers back." Our neighbor, wow, alright, Sean's laughing at an autistic kid, everyone. So, enjoy.
Wow. Oh.
Sorry, throwing you under the bus for that one.
That's fine.
Within 5 to 10 minutes, they sent an officer out who was so kind and helped deliver the son's new pepper plant. Oh, so they just got him a new one.
Mm.
Alright. Oh, and that's the whole story. Okay, cool. Well, good job on finding the stolen property.
That
My
is kind
question
of
is,
a buck wild thing to steal.
yeah, I was gonna say, who steals a pepper plant?
Like, is it
Like
like
that-
some rare pepper or something?
I doubt it. Is it like would it just be like capsaicin or something like that in the pepper plant?
Capsaicin is what makes peppers spicy.
Yeah. And like maybe people were stealing that. Like I need just pure like capsaicin right off the bat.
Ah, okay, yeah, like,
I'm trying to figure out exactly why you would steal a pepper plant.
okay.
Maybe this kid is trying to beat the record for hottest pepper ever made, and like his competition was coming in hot on his trail.
So, like, this 4-year-old kid is really into, like, genetic mutations and whatnot.
I mean, I could see it, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Get into some, like,
Isn't there some guy like who's really good at just making hot peppers?
probably.
Pepper X, blah blah blah. Some dude with a name I really enjoyed. Dragon Breath of Dragon. Yeah, okay, but what's the dude's name though? Giant, massive amounts of Scoville units.
Is it Mao Zedong?
I highly doubt communist dictator Mao Zedong had a hobby of creating extremely spicy peppers. Ed Curry, that's why I liked his name.
Ah, because it's spicy
Yeah.
like curry.
Yeah, like I think he goes by like Smokin' Ed Curry or something like that. Apparently, like I've heard a story about him. Apparently, he just he makes these spicy peppers. Like apparently, he made Pepper X. I think it's like a SpaceX gag.
Okay.
He recently made that and unveiled it to the public, and he dares other people to try to beat him. But the thing is, when people do beat him, he actually like has like a stockpile of spicier peppers that he just doesn't release.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he could just like release them. It's like, good job, but I already have something better actually.
What a weird fucking dude.
Yep.
Also, I'm pretty sure Pepper X is how you make the rowdy rough boys from fucking Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah. Shit. Fuck. What's the thing for like sugar spice and everything nice? What's the
Chemical
male
X.
version?
Oh, the male version? I don't remember.
Okay, something puppy dog tails. Which is kind of fucked up, I think, right?
I mean, obviously, boys are vicious and everything like that, so...
Yeah, I can't count how many puppies' tails I whipped off. Snips and snails and puppy dog tails. Okay. So in order to make like the perfect boy, you throw snails and like puppy dog tails into like a mix. And like, what are snips?
That's what my question was gonna be.
Just like crab claws or something. Snips meaning little bits of. Okay, so little bits of what?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that doesn't actually answer any sort of question.
I understand if it was like snips of snails, but no, it's snips and snails. No redemption there for describing what little boys are made of. And of course, little girls are sugar, spice, and all things nice. Yeah, I got that. But like... So it's snails, adorable dog tails, and just little bits of whatever you can throw in there with it.
Yeah, I just mowed the lawn, so I mean, just fucking chuck
Toss
it.
little grass clippings in there. There we go. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh shit, secret discovered? Oh, it's a kebab.
How many, like, do you know how many secrets are there in
Like,
Dead
each
Cells?
level? No idea.
Okay, I had no idea how expansive the game was at all.
Honest to God, I think this is probably like my 3rd or 4th hour playing it ever, so... Like,
okay.
Don't expect the vast
You've never
knowledge.
done, like, any sort of, like, research into it at all?
Nah. I go in
Okay.
pretty blind to games. Which, speaking of going blind into games, have you played any of the new, Pokemon in general? Have you played any of the new Pokemon Quest?
The new Pokemon Quest?
Yeah, when they announced Pokemon Go, Eevee, and whatnot, they also announced Pokemon Quest.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's this mobile game. It's coming to actual phones in a little bit, but it's on the Switch right now. It's free to start, and it is weird.
Okay.
I've been playing...
Oh, this weird, like Qubit designed game.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I've not played it, by the way, but I did see a little bit about it, and I was like, are they making Pokemon out of qubits?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but why they made it, and it's also like not great. I don't know.
Okay.
I've played a couple hours of it honestly because like you can just not even a couple hours, maybe an hour, but like you can just set it and forget about it to be perfectly honest, because like it plays itself.
It's like a clicker game of sorts.
Yeah, but like worse.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe it honestly. So I guess do with that what you will.
Is Dead Cells still in early access?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why the Wikipedia page still said it was an upcoming roguelike Metroidvania.
Yeah.
By Motion Twin. Motion Twin is an independent studio in Bordeaux, France.
Oh wow, so we're not playing an Australian game for once.
I know, I was just about to say that. I recently, or maybe I already knew and I just forgot, but I re-found out maybe that Hollow Knight's also Australian.
Is it really?
Yes. Yep, made by Team Cherry. Australian-based company.
Damn it, Jerry.
With the exception of Dead Cells can be accessed for all games developed by Motion Twin, with the exception of Dead Cells, can be accessed and played for free.
Oh, interesting.
Is that true? With some games included in a premium option. Okay. So wait, not all games? I'm confused. What are you talking about here?
Probably like a pay what you want type of deal.
Oh, Humble Bundle-esque.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, anything good in the Humble Bundle recently?
Destiny 2.
I got that on accident.
Oh, sweet. Now we can all play it.
Absolutely true. It
is true that we can play it.
Yeah, you are not wrong about that. The Arma bundle. I've never played Arma.
I don't feel like I have any interest in it.
Yeah, it seems like a war shooter from what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's see. June 2018 bundle. Yeah, I hope the rest of this shit's gonna be decent because.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, won't we?
Yeah, I already. Yep, 16 hours. Apparently, I already fucking got Destiny 2, which I don't give a shit about.
You're not gonna play it?
The web design and development bundle. Oh yeah, my favorite thing about all of these like coding textbooks, for some reason I cannot figure out why they all just have random animals on them.
Because textbooks are weird, and I can speak as someone who works with textbooks all the time.
Are you the one who puts the animals on these books?
No, but like I talk to people who do quite frequently.
Okay.
And
interactive data visualization for the web. There are a couple of sparrows on this one. Programming voice interfaces. There are toads on this one. Watch out.
So, fun fact about that though is if you do have a like state-specific textbook, you need to have like a state-specific animal on it, otherwise they get mad.
Really?
And like there are people who will know if it's not actually a state-specific animal.
I feel like you told me this when we back during the Battleground days.
Oh, I probably did. It's one of my favorite weird facts about my job.
I don't know. For some, this is sounding familiar though, but yeah, they'll know for sure. It's like, actually, that's that's the white-chested pigeon from the mountains in Alabama.
And that's the North Dakota. We're from South Dakota.
Oh my God, we're so different and unique.
Ugh. God. People assuming my Dakota.
Brainwave. Oh man, this is a Humble Bundle all about being smarter.
There you go.
Yeah, I like this. I might actually.
I should probably get that after I just dropped that Wyoming is a city in Denver. You're in Colorado. Oh, it just continues, doesn't it?
Yeah, we just keep digging and digging and digging. Yeah, I might actually get this bundle. I'm liking some of these options here. Absolute Zero and the Conquest of Cold.
All right.
I imagine it's just like the different technologies that have come to allow us to like have I don't know, cooling systems and all that.
Right.
Which is interesting to me and maybe nobody else ever. But hey, someone wrote a book about it, so.
I mean, clearly somebody's finding it interesting.
It's in the $8 tier, not the $1 tier, so. You know, it's got to be doing something right. In the Beginning by Isaac Asimov.
Oh shit.
Also in the $8 tier. In the beginning, science faces God in the Book of Genesis. The beginning of time. The origin of... Oh, okay, yeah, cool. I don't know much about Isaac Asimov, really.
All I really know about him is that he did the Laws of Robotics.
Yeah, okay, I remember that now. I know he wrote a book about different scientific discoveries of fundamental particles, which is weird because that was the first book I found by him, and it wasn't like a science fiction book at all. It was just, a science history book.
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty well-versed guy, from my understanding.
Yep. What's he up to nowadays?
Dead, I believe.
I thought so.
Showed him. I guess I'm smarter than a dead guy.
Yeah, if he's so smart, why is he dead? Doesn't make any sense. Died in 92. Yeah, that makes sense. If he was born in 1920. Let's see, how did he die? Oh, heart attack. All right, solid. Let's see, triple bypass surgery, during which he contracted HIV from a blood transfusion. That's unfortunate.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's a shitty way to go. He went the what's John? Who's John Fogerty's brother? The same thing happened to him. Tom Fogerty.
Really? Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that's the Tom Fogerty way of going, having HIV. How does that happen? Like, I suppose like back in the 70s I could understand, but
Was it, well, like, when did he contract it, I guess? Like, it could have happened more in the past, and it just took a while to kill him.
He had a triple bypass in 1983 where he contracted HIV, so maybe checks weren't that...
I was gonna say, probably, like, right at that end level of where it's a thing that could happen.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see, when happened to Tom Fogerty? I remember this. Okay, for him it just says at some point in the 80s.
And who's Tom Fogerty? Is he an actor, I think, right?
Tom Fogerty is John Fogerty's brother, rhythm guitarist for Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Ah, okay.
Yes, the Fogerty brothers and their claim to fame, CCR.
So he was part of the band?
Yes. He was rhythm guitarist and his brother was like lead guitarist, lead songwriter, lead vocalist, and all that.
He was the rest of it.
He played drums, he played the bass, he played the piano. It was really hard doing live shows, but they made it work.
Took care of all the rest of it. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's mine.
Yeah, I believe like John Fogerty was extremely overbearing with the band. He was like, "No, everything is mine." Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Isaac Asimov. So that sucks.
We're keeping it real positive today.
Very true. We went to happy news and somehow we ended at HIV/AIDS.
Somehow we ended almost worse.
I'm sad now. He never publicized it because his physicians warns that if he did, the anti-AIDS prejudice would likely extend to his family members.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 80s were kind of a shitty time, huh?
Uh-huh. But dude, I was born in the wrong era.
DAE, born in the wrong age.
Ready Player One?
Yeah, I could say this as a straight white guy. I was born in the wrong generation. I mean, really, that only really applies to straight white guys, right? Everyone else is just like, that's just been getting better for us as time's been going on.
Yeah. We theoretically have options. Not that I think that there was necessarily a better option, but we have them and wouldn't be persecuted, killed, etc.
If I ever had a time machine, like, I could reasonably go back to like earlier time periods and just be fine, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, disease and sickness is probably your biggest threat.
Yeah. The like any time after modern medicine really hit its stride,
right,
is what I can think of right now.
Yeah, probably.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure I could just like at least coast on by. They might get a little mad, like, of my strange money I'm trying to use, but
I'll say that might be the other thing though too. Is what happened? Like, would you almost be considered like a mysticism guy of some sort and be killed for that? Like, obviously I'm stretching here to find anything that, straight white dudes can get killed for, but
yeah. Let's see. Again, I'm limiting myself to the time when modern medicine started becoming something better than, hey, have leeches in cocaine. Once they actually started thinking, like, maybe this is how we should actually start going about doing things.
Here's your opium.
You'll be fine. Yeah, no, I think at that point we were pretty much past all, like, the major mysticism nonsense, right?
Yeah.
If anything, like, I could predict future events and maybe people would just be impressed with me.
Oh, when were the witch trials?
Salem witch trials, those were the early 1700s, I believe.
I thought they were later than like you would have expected.
Late 1600s.
Oh wow, they're later than I would have expected.
Yeah, the first thought that popped into my head was actually the 1400s. I'm like, wait a second. America was barely even founded at that point. Yes, Salem, Massachusetts. That another fun little topic we can dive in on.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
keep in the positivity.
Yeah, the Puritans and mysticism mixed with mob mentality and fear-mongering.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then we can segue that right into McCarthyism.
The trial resulted in executions of only 20 people died.
I was saying that was the other thing, is that it's such a small number too.
Yeah, it's still it's still messed up, obviously, but it's not as much as I thought. Oh yeah, let me see what the Wikipedia page for mass hysteria has to say. That's always my favorite. Dude, speaking of like mob mentality of that, did you see the Kendrick Lamar thing?
No.
So Kendrick Lamar has this thing where he likes bringing people up on stage to sing, to like rap.
Okay.
And he got like a white girl to come up on stage and rap a song, and the N-word's in the song, and she said the N-word.
Oh no.
And yeah, and like the entire audience was like cheering 1 second, and then just immediately hated her. The next, it was like, oof. I hope she got like an escort out of there or something.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I hope the internet hasn't done what the internet usually does and like found out every last bit of information about her.
Yeah.
I want to actually look that up. I'm not actually gonna like reveal what I find.
Yeah,
but,
please, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar girl singing. Kendrick Lamar accused of setting up white woman to sing N-word on stage for publicity stunt. I mean, I could see it. Maybe a little bit. Alright, so he ended up saying something along the lines of like, you had to censor one word and you didn't, and then she just starts apologizing. It was like, God damn it, man. Like, it's like, why didn't you just put on a song for her to sing that didn't have the N-word in it at all to just avoid this altogether?
I was gonna say, it does kind of like, I'm not like erring on the side of like, well, maybe she was right, but also like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a certain mentality that like, do I go for it? Do I not?
Yeah.
Because like, if you got dragged up on stage and just suddenly stop, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thankfully, given the fact that I said rap diss track in the whitest way possible earlier, it should be very clear that I will never end up in the situation in which I might have to worry about that.
Yeah, a gangster rap diss track. Oh man, yeah, that was
A couple sentences I said.
Yeah, that's it gets to the weird thing, like, is it a problem when white people sing the N-word? Who knows? And all that.
Yeah.
Which is a topic I believe we're not
equipped to talk about?
We have nothing good to discuss about and probably can't add anything of value to.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're that's way out of our league.
Absolutely.
I hate these stupid little green dudes. They're still pissing me off. They've been around for a long time, and they're.
I'll be honest, I have not watched you play this at all tonight.
That's perfectly all right. I'm somehow doing real fucking well.
Okay, nice.
I found and beat the first boss, so
That's cool. How many? Do you know how many bosses there are?
no idea.
Okay, I keep asking you if you know, and the answer's always no. I'm excited. An Isaac episode is coming out tomorrow on our channel, where we finally talk about the Yanny and Laurel thing.
Oh no.
Yep, that's the consequences of a backlog for you.
Oh good lord, I forgot about that already.
Yep, absolutely. I'm sure, like, I even say on there, like, I'm sure it's, like, been, like, dead and forgotten at this point, but we talked about it anyway.
What did it turn into, like a hot button issue?
You know what? I can't. Oh god, this episode's 58 minutes long. My god, what did we do this episode?
What didn't you do, I think, is the better question.
Oh, okay. It was just one of the stupidly long ones that, you know, the run is never that great, and you have to, like, do absolutely everything you can with the run.
Just grind it out type of deal.
Yep, actually, today I had another hour and 2-minute Isaac run.
Ugh.
Yeah, Isaac's been mean to me recently.
That
Been more than a
sounds
little mean.
miserable.
Yeah, Clover. So my dog's in here right now, and she's just like face planted on the ground asleep, and I just turned around and saw it, and it's pretty adorable. Just figured I'd share that with everyone.
The internet loves a good dog, so it makes sense.
Absolutely. Oh, and all dogs are good boys, right?
Always. They're the best.
I don't know what a dog could do just for the internet to turn on a dog.
Ooh.
Which is another bad topic to think about.
Milkshake Ducket, I guess?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a cryptic reference. I wonder if people listen to this will understand. Just end up finding out, like, wow, this dog really hates white people. And Make America Great Again Twitter is not having it. Oh, jeez. We're just kind of like very scatterbrained and getting to like a point where we're just like, I don't know if we should go down that avenue, and then we stop.
I was gonna say, we've managed this multiple times tonight where we're just kind of like, not really sure where we're going with anything.
Yeah, I have so many tabs open right now. It's weird talking about this stuff. It's still having the Disney XD tab open. Just staring me in the face like, God, I hate you. Which is another thing about, so I recently got and built a desk. Yep. And it's a beautiful desk. I love it. But the one thing I remember about building it with my dad, well, two things. First off, I'm reminded that I never like doing stuff with my dad that involves instructions. I love my dad. He's a fantastic man. But my God, we lose our cool extremely easily when we're trying to like do a project together.
Instructions are always a risky gamble.
Yeah, this one actually went rather well though.
Okay.
Everything went according to plan, but the one part I hated was that so there were so many parts and they have them labeled by letter, and part X attached to part D, and and reading that in the instruction book, I just saw it and I just got triggered while building a desk. But yeah. Have you had the same thing with your dad in that?
Usually, I mean, I feel like that's just a father relationship that has to happen. Like,
okay.
Any projects that you embark on together, at some point or another, you're probably gonna piss one another off.
Absolutely true. It's happened. How many fights would you say you've gotten in with your dad?
I mean, what are we talking? Like big ones or? Well, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
I would argue I have a solid relationship with my father.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like, I would say a good, probably 95% of the time, we're either getting along or at least I'm understanding why he's upset with me. I'm just like, yeah, I understand that one.
Fair shake, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like, I remember once, oh, jeez, why? It was like, I signed up for a class at college, and my dad disagreed with the class I should have signed up for.
Okay.
And we ended up fighting over that for like a little while, and like afterwards, I was just like, that was a dumb argument.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, every time I've gotten in an argument with my dad, like, I give myself, like, an hour or so to cool off. I'm like, that's a dumb argument.
Oh, they almost always are, too. Like,
Yeah.
arguments 9 times out of 10 are the stupidest fucking things in the world.
Okay.
Like, just in
Yeah,
general.
Yeah, one time I stepped in dog poop. Me and my dad argued about whether or not I needed to wash it immediately.
Those are the best.
Yeah, and then I had a dream where right afterwards I took a nap, and I had a dream where like a nuke was about to be dropped.
Oh, God!
And me and my dad realized, like, oh my god, a nuke's about to be dropped, and we had this like real heart to heart. And then I woke up and I was like, did I get into an argument with my dad about stepping in dog shit? Yeah, that was my favorite. I actually talked about that on an episode of what was it? Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Okay.
Or wait, that was Scribblenauts, I think. It was something with Chris in it. It was one of the episodes where Chris was hanging out with us recording. And so yeah, that was my favorite one. Do you have any good arguments of note with your dad?
I'm trying to. I don't really think so. Nothing.
Okay.
Admittedly, part of the big thing here is like I haven't lived with my parents in probably 5 or 6 years.
Yeah. Okay. Recently moved back in after college was done, so.
Yeah. So like, I don't have any fresh arguments, so to speak.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
And
can you think of like any dumb arguments you've ever had? Where like just after the fact you're like, why the fuck was that an argument at all?
Oh, okay. Here's one. And I'm gonna throw Sam under the bus a little bit on this one.
All right. Which Sam?
My Sam, the
cool.
significant other Sam.
All right.
Where we recently had a, until you spent all your cells. Oh, okay. We had a fight about. I'm gonna actually get it because we have it out.
All right. Let me see it. Let me check the stream out. There we go.
So, there was a time when Sam and I were both into a show, a reality show, and we went to Cincinnati, and while we were there, we stopped into Toys R Us and found a video game of said show for the Nintendo DS.
Okay.
I distinctly remember purchasing this, and then like, probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had this whole big fight about whether or not we actually purchased it, and who was essentially like lying to themselves and each other. So it turned into this whole big thing, and then we went to clean out the closet on Saturday, and she's going through her stuff, and she goes, "You're gonna hate me," and I go, "Why?" And she holds up the Bachelorette for the 3DS,
oh my
or for the DS,
God.
and I'm like, I knew we fucking bought that shit.
Oh, that is astounding.
So that was.
I just got to the part in the live stream where you held it up.
Yeah. So that was that fight.
I did watch The Completionist recomplete The Bachelorette.
Oh really? I didn't know
Yes.
that he did that one.
Or was it The Bachelor? I can't remember. It was one of them.
Well, I know the Bachelor's for the DS. I don't know if there was a Bachelorette game. I should clarify.
Blah blah blah. Search that up. Completionist, The Bachelor song. Oh right, that was one of them that got deleted after the Completionist drama.
Oh, what happened? Or if you're okay with, feel it's something worth talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much. Basically, him and an old friend of his that started off the YouTube channel. They made like 120 episodes, I think, together.
Okay.
And they just apparently weren't getting along and ended up like breaking up.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, and then after a while, the friend recontacted Gerard and said, "Hey, I want every episode with me in it to be taken off the YouTube channel."
Holy cow. Oh, is that why he's doing that replay or whatever?
Yeah, so now he has a new game, what he's calling New Game Plus, where he's recompleting all 120 games that he did with his buddy.
Interesting.
Yep.
I had no idea that was why he was doing that. I've been watching his stuff a bit actually, just because it's solid background noise.
I've been watching him for years.
Holy
Big
crap!
big
there's a lot
fan
going on
because
here now.
I'm a completionist myself. Oh, he's almost at 1 million subscribers. Good for him. Out of all the people who are about to get 1 million, he puts in a lot of work for that.
Oh my god, yeah. Some of his stuff I can't believe.
Yeah. All right, Tom Fogarty, stop staring at me, dude. Any other good stories? Why is Bieber trending on Twitter right now?
Oh no.
No. Cleveland batter Shane Bieber of the Cleveland Indians.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I thought we were about to be getting some Justin Bieber drama going on.
Hotness.
The Cleveland Indians tweeted, Justin Bieber canceled his show in Minnesota in 2017. We do not intend on canceling tonight's show. Welcome to the show, kid. Freaking, that's a bit of a stretch just to get in the Bieber section.
Sure, why not?
Like a year-old show that Justin Bieber canceled. Have you ever had any opinions on Justin Bieber at all?
Not really. Like,
All right.
as a kid or like a high schooler,
Yeah.
I was in the edgy like, oh fuck him, he
Yeah,
sucks so
yeah.
much. But like, I don't know enough, nor do I care enough to actually have that much of an opinion.
Yeah, back when I was just a shitty high school kid who only listened to like, classic rock and that.
It's positive you're so cool for what you're listening to and everything,
Yeah,
and everyone else is
absolutely.
trash.
Born in the wrong generation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't think I was ever one of those kids. I don't think I was ever just like, man, I wish I was born in the 70s, because I always thought to myself, like, well, I mean, they didn't have YouTube in the 70s, and it's a lot easier to listen to new music with YouTube around.
What a point of comparison.
What?
At least I didn't have YouTube.
Well, like easy access to those songs.
Yeah, it's just a funny way of putting
Yeah.
it.
I wasn't just like, man, I can really get my YouTube binge in of angry video game nerd.
Should probably get more health going on here, because holy crap.
Is he still a thing?
Yeah, he just released an episode recently, actually. I never really watched him, but I know
I used to watch
still
him all the time back in high school, but I got
Doing-
2.5 million subscribers.
Yeah, somehow he's
That's real.
still pumping stuff out.
Yeah, nice. He recently came out with an Earthbound episode, apparently.
Yeah, I thought about watching it, but I'm like, I feel
Yeah,
like I'm gonna
but-
be upset.
I did see you tweet some like female critic or something on Twitter or something like that, where she's just like, I don't like this, and you're just like, I do like this, and she's like, I disagree, and you're like, all right.
Oh, that's Susan Arendt. She's a video game editor.
Oh, okay. Susan Arendt?
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She worked with The Escapist for a while.
Oh, okay. Out of The Escapist, I know Zero Punctuation and Unskippable.
Jim Sterling came from The Escapist as well.
Okay. I still have yet to watch really anything by Jim Sterling.
Movie Bob's also from The Escapist originally, and I like him quite
I've never
a bit.
even heard of Movie Bob.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a movie critic, and
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah, I mean, I try and interact with people more on Twitter, and like I obviously try and not be
Yeah.
like, well, you're fucking wrong for this opinion. But I was just curious as to hear what she thought of it and whatnot. And, I felt like it was
never-
a pretty cordial conversation.
I never understood why anonymity immediately led people to just being like, all right, I'm going to be a dick now.
Haha! They don't know who I am, so fuck everyone.
Yeah, and this is coming from some person, likes to do some light trolling on
Yeah.
occasion to tweet at people, but yeah, I don't know. I've never once ever thought I needed to like message someone like, you're such a fucking dumbass, you should kill yourself.
Oh god, yeah.
Or something like that. It seemed like so fucking cringy to me always.
I saw a tweet at one point or something like that talking about how like the channers of old a lot of them have like grown up and realized that like what they did at the time was shitty and everything, and I think it's interesting in context.
I wonder if there's some who just haven't realized that.
Oh, I'm guarantee it.
Yeah, they're still they're still doing it to this day.
Which is terrifying.
Yeah. It is scary to think how there are some people who just like don't grow up.
Yeah, especially like in the 4chan and the Channer channels, because like
Oh man,
those are some toxic fucking communities.
absolutely true. Yeah, no, I was always just like looking back at myself in high school. I was like, yeah, I was kind of a dumbass back then, but I was never go kill yourself for having a different opinion, dumbass.
Oh yeah, like that's that's a good place to draw the line.
Yeah, exactly. I can look back and it's just like, well, at least there were people below me.
It could always be worse. Alright, come on. Also, well, I haven't really listened to the music, but I'm getting a little bit of Snowboard Kid vibes from it right now. It's kind of weird.
Snowboard Kid.
Yeah.
What is? Well, I mean, I suppose I can guess what Snowboard Kid is, but what kind of music does it have?
It's kind of like a funky driving beat to it, I guess. It's
Ooh,
hard to
nice.
explain. It's really like upbeat and positive sounding, but like also it's really fucking good. I really like it. And, like it's hard to explain. It's very N64 era, which should say a lot, but.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, their noses are huge.
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
It's a weird
Why
game.
I feel like I've seen this box art before.
I don't know if you were part of it, but we played
Did we play it in chemistry class?
We did.
Our chemistry class, man. It was.
Which directly
then-
led to me, after I bought my N64 from our psychology teacher,
Yeah.
I bought Snowboard Kids for it in college, because
Oh, fantastic.
I fucking love that game.
Yep, playing N64 and watching Arrested Development in chemistry class, which then led me to go on to college and just being like, "Where's the N64 and
What's going on
Netflix
here?
Netflix shows?"
This is actually hard.
Yeah, we're talking shit on our class, but it was a very, very good chemistry class, actually.
Oh my god, yeah, it was fucking stellar.
Yep, so good. I decided to become a chemistry major, and I finished a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not too much more to add on to that. Really, it was just for the job market.
I was gonna say it's one of those things where it influenced a lot of my branding as far as my personal site goes. So.
Yeah, your website, I sort of.
Yep. Because it felt personal and I liked it and a little bit unique and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. How did our chemistry teacher do it?
No, God, get out of spikes!
What's happening?
I've launched myself into spikes like an idiot.
Okay.
Because, like, I've had a decent run so far, and if I die because I launched myself into spikes, I'm gonna be mad.
Every once in a while, how many just like really dumb like comedy accounts do you follow on Twitter?
Not a whole lot, admittedly.
Okay. I follow a lot of them, and every once in a while, there's this girl I think is really funny, Michaela Okla.
Okay.
Yeah, she posts like really dumb stuff every now and again, but every once in a while she's like, "Go tell me I'm cute on Instagram or I'll scream." And I just really like this reply. It's like, all right, 50 of you have told me I'm cute, and that means the other 33,000 of you don't think I'm cute. That's fine, haha, whatever, cool, it's cool, fine, whatever. And every once in a while she just starts complaining about stuff like that, and I think it's really funny. Yeah, there's a whole lot of different like really dumbass accounts that I follow on Twitter, and it's just the best. Have you ever seen Marf?
No.
Oh, okay, he's basically just like random scenarios that that never actually happen in real life. Yeah. Teacher, your son was caught smoking pot. Me, did he say where he got it? Teacher, yes, his best friend gave it to him. Me, tearing up. He really said that? You know, shit like that.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of dumb scenarios that don't happen in real life, but when you're reading them, you're just like, it's still funny if that would ever once happen.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go now? The middle, then, I guess?
Why the hell is Kevin Hart wearing a chicken costume?
Oh no, what now?
Yeah, what? Watch the... Night School is in session. Watch the trailer starring Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish in theaters. Wait, what movie is this?
Night School? I don't even know.
Night School. I don't know. But I hope somebody dies in it so I can see it beating a dead horse about it.
I don't think that's going to be one that we're gonna do, because I've never even heard of it. Now I know what we have coming up.
So, Kevin Hart is returning to high school?
Oh god.
Because he's short?
Is it another, like, Johnny Boy or whatever that Adam Sandler movie was?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going back to high school to get his GED because, like, right now he's like I have a great job in sales, and he's just like some guy who's like doing the sign flipping thing outside of like a chicken joint.
Mm.
It's called it's called Christian Chicken. Honk once if you love chicken. Honk twice if you love the Lord. Oh man, I like Kevin Hart though. He's good.
Did you see Jumanji? He was in Jumanji, wasn't he?
Yes, him and Dwayne The Rock Johnson were in it together.
Yeah.
Along with what was that other one? Central Intelligence.
Did you see that? How is that?
I have seen Central Intelligence. I remember liking it, although I cannot remember much. I have a thing where I really can't remember movies I watch because I'm just not. I'm usually not pumped about seeing any movie. Really, it's just every once in a while people are just like, watch a movie with us, Patrick. I'm like, okay, cool. It's more just about like, you know, being those assholes who kind of like Mystery Science Theater 3000 it.
Right.
Yeah, while we're watching it, rather than what the movie is actually supposed to be about. Like, at this point, I cannot remember a single thing about like Black Panther.
Okay, that's fast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is just how it goes with me.
Spartan sandals.
Yeah, no, Kevin Hart, man. He's come a long way since Scary Movie 4's Brokeback Mountain scene where I first saw him.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was, you know, I'll stay up to bat for the Scary Movie series. I still enjoy it, even though I have not seen Scary Movie 5 actually.
I don't remember the last one I've seen. Probably, I think I've only really seen 4, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know anymore.
That one's okay.
But I also don't know that I will ever really think about them because...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's, you know, it's not exactly a thinky movie like I think you might be a fan of.
Where would you get that from? The constant cracks about modern blockbusters, or...?
The constant tweet thread about different movies that you are one sentence critiquing, or the podcast.
Yeah. I suppose there's a couple options for where you might have gotten that information.
Yep. Oh, have you ever seen, or did you see anything about Detroit Become Human?
A little bit.
Okay, you know, robot or android Martin Luther King Jr.
Have you played it at all or anything, or any?
I have watched about an hour of a Let's Play of it because Northern Lion was playing it, and I enjoy watching him play David Cage games.
I mean, you could just end that with "I enjoy David Cage games," because let's be honest.
I do not enjoy David Cage.
All right,
games,
I enjoy watching David Cage games.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I enjoy getting very mad at David Cage after the game's over.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go in this clock tower now? What the
From what I saw, Detroit Become Human was better than his other 2 games, and that's all Northern Lion had to say about it, so... I'm under the impression that it's still... Oh no, he's not entirely done yet. He's got, like, 30 more minutes of it, but from what I've seen, like, he basically knows everything at this point, and...
Interesting, because Jim Sterling, a fan of David Cage, said he likes it far less than the others.
Okay, alright. How much did Jim Sterling like Heavy Rain?
I mean, well enough. Like,
Really?
well, like, Heavy Rain and games like that are all kind of like a weird situation in general.
Yeah, because I feel like the game was much more well received when it first came out than rather like its reputation nowadays.
But yeah, part of it, and like part of it too is like you have to understand like what you're getting into, and like I feel like
Okay.
if you embrace the fact that you're getting into David Cage weirdness, you can enjoy the game.
It's
'Cause, like,
basically a movie.
yeah, and like a bad movie at that, like a goofy one. So like I can
Absolutely
understand
true.
why someone would like it.
Have you ever seen Beyond Two Souls?
I watched my roommates play a little bit of that.
Okay, from what I've heard, like, and yeah, again, I'm still gonna probably go back and watch. I need to finish watching Northern Lion play it, but that game looked real bad.
Yeah, Space Wizard Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Alright, what am I missing here? I can't progress right now because I can't open this. Oh, there it is.
This is a very strange idea coming on Twitter right now, basically saying like why Samantha Bee was wrong for calling Ivanka Trump a cunt and then complimenting cunts like vaginas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cunts are powerful, beautiful, nurturing, and honest. And another one is like she lacks the depth and the warmth of a cunt. I'm like, man, people are going hard on this.
Oh yeah. Alright. Turning powerful grenade for 20. I feel like
I do like the phrase issue an apology. Like it's just something you give out institutionally like a driver's license. People who issue driver's licenses probably do it with similar amounts of emotion. That's another guy I could recommend. Yeah. Sunburned Albino, if you've ever heard of him.
I don't feel like it.
Okay. He's not insanely popular. He's I think he's almost at 100k subs right now.
Okay.
So yeah, so first off, his name speaks to me on an emotional level, so I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, he is a man who he's one of those extremely rude, but you understand what he's getting at sort of deals.
Okay.
Like he's never just an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. He has a point to it, but he's still kind of a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's another guy I like, and who's right now currently tweeting about the whole Samantha Bee thing.
Alright, well, hey, it's another boss battle. Interesting.
Oh god, Woman Crush Wednesday from yesterday, and some guys like tweeting at a bunch of women that are apparently very funny. God damn it, this is now more people I gotta read.
That feels like a risky gamble. No, stop.
What the fuck? What men think women group DMs are like. Gossip, 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 fashion, gossip, gossip. What women group DMs are really like. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely fuck the Babadook. The fuck? You know what? Jess, okay, fine. You earned yourself a follower with that tweet. I like that a lot. Oh man, I don't know what I had no idea what I'm doing at this point. I'm just fine. I'm just saying like, hey, welcome to Patrick randomly reading tweets on Twitter right now.
I mean, that's kind of where we've gotten to at this point, to be perfectly honest. Get off me, get off me, get off me, get off me. Fuck.
Yeah, we never really hit like a true like talking point to last us the whole stream, did we?
Nah, but that's fine. It happens.
Yeah, hey, every once in a while we just get one of these like scattered stream of consciousness sort of deals, and hey, I'm fine with it.
Oh god, I was doing so well. He was almost done.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm looking at the health bars and I'm thinking you got a shot, but you know, I can't help but feel like you spoiled it a little bit for me. There he goes. Body desecrated.
That's a good run, though.
You ever played Neo?
No?
Do you know anything about Neo?
No.
Basically, Weeaboo Dark Souls.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Neo, Nioh.
Yes, not like, the Matrix Neo. Yeah, basically, I played it for a little while and I wasn't a big fan of it. But one thing I really did like is whenever you died, the death screen that popped up just said, "You've been freed from this mortal coil." Which I'm just like, that's a very Japanese way of telling me I died, I guess. I don't know, I was just reading, it's like, that's just such a strange way to say, like, yeah, game over. Game over, man, game over! This game from... When is E3? June 10th? Okay. So how have you been doing on this game tonight? By the way, you said you were doing weirdly well.
Yeah, that run I think went for like 45 minutes or something.
Huh.
So like,
Shit.
pretty well on that run.
Oh, okay. When I'm not paying attention to the game, odds are I got absolutely zero to talk about the game, and those odds go up to like 100% when it's Dead Cells, or any game that I know absolutely nothing about. I know our buddy DeBeastin1 is a real big fan of Dead Cells. Let me see actually. How many hours does he have in Dead Cells? Wow, why can't I get to his games? His recently played games, because he hasn't played anything recently.
Other than Fortnite, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so how does he get to... So how do I get to his game times, then? Shit, oh well. So much for that, but yeah, he's got, like... I think he might have triple-digit hours in Dead Cells.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's really into this one. So maybe we can get him to, like, train you one day.
There we go. So speaking of recently played games, you played anything recently?
Hyrule Warriors.
And pretty much only Hyrule Warriors?
My god, it just doesn't stop, dude. I beat the whole campaign, and then they gave me a whole new difficulty and unlockables in every part of the campaign.
Are you enjoying it, though?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Like, one of the maps has gotten a little repetitive because they just keep popping up new unlocks that I need to go and get. And the maps, it's weird. Like, the missions are usually always the same, which is alright, I guess, because, you know, you can't make too much different with the same maps.
Yeah.
But then the weird part becomes, the collectibles are always in the same location.
Okay.
So, like, you have a world that's based off of, like, Twilight Princess, and you need to search pots in order to find, like, where a food might be located in it, right? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, the food will always be in the same pot.
Interesting.
Yeah, so literally it's just me booting up the game, going and capturing some keeps, and then as soon as the enemy commander is available to fight, I go to the pot where I know the freaking food is in, break it, and then just go beat the commander, and that's it.
That feels underwhelming.
Yeah, it's weird that it's not, like, randomized at all. Like, just put it in a random pot.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's not even that hard to find it in the first place because there are 4 different types of pots. One that only gives you health, mana, and SP, and then one that drops collectibles. So the 4th one that I've mentioned is the only one that has a chance of dropping the food bags. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so it's already easy enough to, like, just look for, like, oh, okay, open those pots. Because they're all, like, clearly easily color distinguished between.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. Other than that, like, it's not boring enough to get me to stop, obviously. I'm 70% of the way through the very first map in adventure mode, and that is a lot of playing.
Okay. So how
Yep.
how are the maps, like, not like levels, or are they like how do maps, come on, don't do that to me.
Okay, so a map in adventure mode is basically, there are tiles, there are square tiles on a map. So the first map is based off the original map layout, the map layout of the original Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
So basically, all it is an overhead view of the map of the original Legend of Zelda, and then it's cut up into rectangles.
Okay.
And it's like, God, I don't even know how many rectangles there are. There are a lot.
Okay.
So, and every single rectangle is its own mission.
Okay.
Yeah, so you beat one rectangle, then you open up the other rectangles, and then after a while you unlock more unlockables in the previous rectangles.
So there's a little bit to it.
Yeah, there's a lot in each, and there's 9 different maps, I believe. And I'm about 70% of the way through the easiest one. Yeah, and Link is already max level.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll see how everything else goes.
And, like, do you need to play it again with, like, the dark characters too, or whatever?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't really know much about the game, just rather than what I'm experiencing right here and now.
Alright, so you went into it pretty blind then.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming
And
you've seen the completionist on it though.
I've long since forgotten about it, but yes.
Okay, was that like an influencing aspect of the purchase or anything, or?
Oh, yeah. So, he uploaded a recent, like, ad video about it.
Okay.
And, yeah, I watched that and I was like, huh, I haven't played a Warriors game in forever, and I've only ever played one before. And, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And it's been incredible, basically. I've very much enjoyed it.
Fair shame.
Yep. I don't know if
actually-
it'd be cheating to say I'm it's game of the year, considering it came out like 4 years ago, and this is the definitive edition of it.
And also, is like first half of the year still.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but just like even putting it as a contender,
Oh, okay.
it's like the whole debate we had of putting PUBG as a contender for game of the year. My God, remember those days?
Oh man, so young, so naive.
Yeah, the whole PUBG early access is game of the year 2017. The same year freaking Breath of the Wild came out and Mario Odyssey.
Oh man, speaking of PUBG though, did you see that they're suing
Oh yeah.
Fortnite? Like they're officially taking them to court now though. Like last time it was just a tentative. Yep. They're officially going to Korean court.
Yeah, did you hear the CEO's word about it though?
No.
So basically, it's because they use the Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
And they basically, if I'm remembering correctly, like they were kind of expecting Epic Games to help promote and develop PUBG for them.
Interesting.
Yeah, so when Fortnite came out, they kind of saw that as like a slap in the face when they were expecting help.
Yeah.
So it goes just the slightest bit deeper than the fact that they're both Battle Royale games.
Still, I don't know how much...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still very much on Epic Games and Fortnite's side on this.
Especially
not the least
like,
of which because I like Fortnite.
Yeah, but like beyond that, like they're already successful. Like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah, like PUBG, like yeah, Fortnite has kind of killed PUBG's hype a bit, but PUBG is still killing it, right?
Yeah, they've made a shit ton of money. Even if it stops now, you've already made a fucking bank.
Yeah, you made $1 million trillion. Just like put that into making another game and get better programmers.
Put some art direction into it this time.
Oh my God, I still cannot believe that they had the balls to like offer like cosmetics for the game in a game that just looks so fucking boring and dreary.
Oh, yeah, that is like in hindsight incredible.
Yeah, it makes like when I first did it, I was just opening it up and was like, hell yeah, give me like the acid wash jeans or the mini skirt out of it, out of the loot boxes that you put into the game when you said you weren't going to. But you know that's neither here nor there.
Oh yeah, not salty about that at all.
I mean, like I personally like don't give a shit about loot boxes at all, so
that's fair.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. But
no lingering resentment though after being lied to is more.
Yeah, no, not really. Like because I don't know, I don't buy loot boxes or anything like that. Even like I still appreciate my time I spent with Battlegrounds. You know, I spent a couple all-nighters playing it because I had like 30 hours in it, and I didn't even play it that much, like in terms of how many times I actually logged into the game.
Right.
So the game obviously did something for me, but it was just a mixture of, you know, the game's really intensive to run, and I was in school at the time working my ass off for my degree.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Fortnite just kind of comes around like, hey, you can play us on your laptop.
You can play us on a toaster.
Yeah, pretty much. So, you know, I can't knock Battlegrounds, except for the fact, like, why are you suing Fortnite? Like,
yeah, that feels like a bad play.
Well, let's see. Fortnite currently has 32,000 concurrent viewers, so that's not a lot. But then again, like, one of the big name people isn't, like, streaming right now.
I mean, it's still too much for anyone to try and, like, break into or anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I wouldn't try and stream it at this point. Like, that's
Oh, God.
a recipe to get no one to pay attention.
Absolutely, as opposed to tonight.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we, you know, even tonight wasn't that good.
But you know,
But hey,
it was fun. It's more about having a good time and streaming.
Absolutely.
These, you know?
And I feel like, we're still practicing the whole making commentary aspect of this whole like streaming thing.
Yeah, you got it's a learning process.
Yep. Dark Souls has 12,000 concurrent viewers, really.
Probably because of the remaster. I mean, Dark Souls,
Yeah.
honestly, I use a website called twitchstrike.com. Actually, if you want, that's a cool site to check out, even.
Twitch Strike?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
And it basically says what you should stream and what you shouldn't stream at any given moment.
List of games that are currently the best game to stream this hour.
Yeah.
Always stream, always on.
That one, yeah. Some of them you're like, I can't really do.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, like, it's a good idea of what's going on. What's going on, Just Sly? It is twitchstrike.com.
Yep. So, let's see. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links?
It's kind of I will say it's kind of an iffy idea. Like, I like the idea behind it, but usually you're gonna be behind the, like, 8-ball on it still. It might give you a good idea on what might be up and coming, so, like, you still gotta kind of plan a little bit, but...
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's basically, like, it's not saying, like, necessarily what has the most viewers, but it's saying, like, what's not being currently dominated by the top streamers of that thing.
Hey, I appreciate the follow, by the way, Sly Scout. Thank you.
Hey, Just Sly Scout, thanks for the follow, man. You've made tonight all worthwhile.
I was gonna say, it has a purpose.
Absolutely.
But,
wow,
yeah.
the top 5% of channels own 96% of the views of CSGO.
Yeah, like, that's a really cool fact to know type of thing, you know? Like, so
Yeah.
as you're going into it, you're like, alright, this is what's happening. But I feel like it works really well as kind of like a watch for, like, hey, here's some things that are kind of up and coming because X number of people are streaming, but it hasn't really taken off yet.
Wow, the music channel. That would be an interesting one. I think it'd be kind of cool to, like, stream music.
I did try one time, actually.
I do remember that, yes.
It was an experience and was kind of anxiety-riddled for me.
Oh, absolutely. I would be as well because I don't really know how much I would play because I don't think I know like hours worth of material on either guitar or keyboard.
Yeah.
It's absolutely not keyboard, but I don't think guitar either.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I was more just kind of trying to force myself to do it and learn some things with it.
Yeah.
So it was a good experience, I will say.
Yeah, it's just like there are a lot of real good musicians.
Oh yeah. And for somebody like me who has almost no talent anymore, and like my talent in the past was on trumpet.
Yeah, man.
It's probably not exactly what I want to do, but like, it was a cool thing to try and see what happened.
Yeah, that's cool.
Especially because I would like to keep doing stuff like that because that was when I did our alternate stream or our alternate opening theme for the podcast and try to do my own version of it, and I think it actually came out pretty well.
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
I would love to practice my instruments more, but this little demon behind me who's looking so peaceful sleeping right now, you son of a bitch, is very not for my guitar and only kind of for my keyboard.
Just doesn't like it, or?
Oh yeah, she'll go freaking nuts because she has sound sensitivity, if you know what that is.
Not I can infer, but go ahead.
Yeah, she does not like many sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you're playing, it turns out one of the sounds she doesn't like is guitar, so that makes it a lot harder to do that. Yep. All right, Jesus, so many. I have as many tabs open right now as Steve has open on a regular basis.
Oh my God, is he one of those people that doesn't close his computer?
It's disgusting, dude.
God, this drives me. Oh wow, okay,
Like,
I didn't die there. I just fell.
Like, I recently found out that there was like the mobile app for either Chrome or Firefox. Like, if you open enough tabs, it just doesn't tell you how many tabs you have open anymore. It's just a smiley face.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was just like, how? Just how?
You can get. That's the point that you can get to.
I suppose so. I think it's like actually 100 or more tabs open
Oh,
on your
man.
phone.
I would lose my
I-
mind. I close tabs as soon as I'm done with them.
Absolutely. I have like, right now for the stream, I have like 20 or so open just for jokes. But, on my usual day, I have, probably 5 at most, I'd say.
Oh man, I don't even know if I can hit that.
I usually don't like getting to the point where like the tabs start getting smaller than usual.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as that happens, I'm like, do I need this many tabs open right now? Another time was when I was doing research for my degree. I had like 50 tabs open.
Oh.
Yeah, it was, and I hated myself for it.
Honestly, see, that's the other thing too. Is like that's almost anxiety inducing.
Yeah,
like-
I mean, like the whole degree was anxiety inducing. But
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
like beyond that, like there's just that level of like paying attention to so many things that you're just kind of like, all right, I'm losing track of literally everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe anxiety is not the right word. More like just stress inducing.
Yeah. I frequently lost tabs. I was like, where's what I'm looking for? I'm looking for one number in one tab.
Yeah.
And there's like 50 open. Which tab told me the mobility value I wanted?
And that's where you get real fucking stressed.
Because
Because you're already stressed out and you're like, God damn it, I knew I fucking had this stupid thing open.
Oh, look at World of Warcraft's $500 amount. That's just that's a brontosaurus. That's adorable, but it's not worth $500. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm loving it, but at the same time I'm just like, $500.
What would convince you to pay that?
Like, what in general would convince me to pay $500?
Yeah, like what combination of like I put X amount of hours into this game type of thing, or like...
Okay, so video game wise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because Edgar and I had a recent discussion, interestingly, yesterday. What would convince you to drop $500 on a pair of like AR glasses?
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like what $2 million paycheck and 2,000 hour playtime. Yeah, that is true, I suppose.
Yeah,
Just
that's a
just-
fair one.
If I'm making literally infinite money, then I would probably spend $500 on Fortnite skins, I'll say.
Okay.
Because, I'm thinking, like, what games, like, would I and could I? Because, like, I would do that for Isaac if there was any possible way to.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, but, he's had, like, a very, Edmund has had a very strict stance. He's like, no, like, loot boxes or any kind of cheap DLC like that, like some companies try for.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that $2 million paycheck. Did you see the GIF the other day about like a millionaire meeting a billionaire?
No.
Basically, it was just like a millionaire, like, just basically on his yacht, and there was like a yacht that was 100 times the size of his. It was like just kind of ashamedly like riding past it, sailing, I think is the correct term. Finally. I was thinking, like, what's it called? Driving, but in water. That water driving you do so much of.
When you're in landlocked Ohio? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you're swimming on land. Just Sly Scout hasn't been able to pass this boss. Is this the first boss?
Yeah. I don't know really what happened today, but suddenly it all clicked for me in a weird way, and I
You
made
just
it
got good?
really far.
Okay, you just kind of got good for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found like the one thing that's super effective is bear traps and like arrow traps, because they just hold them
Okay.
down and just lay into them.
Okay, yeah. Also, keep in mind, Just Sly Scout, we're not that good at this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
And
is
yeah, Sean has played it for a couple hours, helpless_Skippy, and I have never touched it, so... Keep in mind, we're not sure how amazing these tips are, but hey, Sean's at least beaten the guy, so that's something.
I would say that's the best I got.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as I said, the bear trap and what should we
Yeah,
call
so-
it? Works real well.
Yeah, so I guess to go back to your point before, I don't think anything right now would convince me to drop $500 on something because I'm unemployed right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but once I get like a steady job, I think if I do a solid, I don't know. I'm trying to think how long I would have to work to be able to say like, yeah, I'll do a $500 splurge purchase.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And I don't know what would that. Okay, what would be a good $500 splurge purchase? I wouldn't do Fortnite probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like that's if I have so much money I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
I might end
that's
up
officially
spending.
too much money.
Yeah, I'm not sure how like. Yeah, okay, like a new console that comes out, I suppose would be if it was like $500, I'd be like, okay, first off, that's pretty freaking steep of a cost. But
I mean, that's been pretty par for the course recently, hasn't it? For like costs and whatnot.
has it? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the loop. I haven't exactly been keeping up to date on stuff. Okay, I think this PC is customizable. I just sort of bought a PC that's I didn't feel like building one, so. But yeah, potentially.
Component actually isn't a bad idea. I could swing a monitor because I have dropped 500 individually on a graphics card before.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow! I thought this ad on the sidebar actually just gave me a spoiler for one of Fortnite's challenges, but it was an old one. I was like, wow, that's incredible. But no. All right, we're good. We're good. Yeah. So let's see. Just would have me be like, yeah, $500.
Totally worth it.
Maybe a really good guitar or a keyboard though.
Okay.
I could see that being worth a 500 to drop on it.
Sandals in Dead Cells. Wow, I got totally fucked there. I have only played with them once or twice. Like I haven't found them that often. The times that I have, I basically picked them up, realized what they did, and got rid of them.
Can you catch me up to speed on what you guys are talking about?
Sandals essentially are like, they let you kick, and some of them like pop things around sometimes.
Okay.
But I haven't had much luck with them that made it feel worth it.
At first, I thought Scout said, "What are your thoughts on like socks with sandals in Dead Cells?" And I thought he was just trying to explain like, what are your thoughts on the dad trend, the dad fashion trends?
It's all. This is a very fashion-forward channel, you know.
Absolutely true. If you're not looking good doing something, why are you even doing it?
So here's the question for you then, Desi. What games run about $300 online?
Yeah. I was just about to bring up Desi's point there. Two games that I've been interested in that are super rare. And are you talking the combination of the two would be $300, or there'd be $300 each? My thoughts on socks with sandals. I mean, I thought the whole part of sandals was to be able to like have your feet breathe, right?
You know what? I'm gonna take a weird stance here, and I'm gonna say, please. I don't like being barefoot and fuck sandals, so...
Oh, okay, you're just completely against the whole sandal thing in the first place.
Yeah, I'm a sock person in general, so it's hard to... I'm not a good judge, is what it boils down to.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really mind about being barefoot in that, but I can't remember the last time I've owned a pair of sandals in my life. And I don't know. Just the thought of it just makes me feel like, am I giving up somehow?
Not owning sandals or socks and
sandals? Owning sandals. It was
okay.
like, am I just getting complacent with life at this point? It seems like that's sort of the way it goes.
Oh my god, I'm fucking stuck!
Why are you potentially $100 or $200 interested in these games, Desi? I'm confused about how anyone could be that interested in a game. Like, I know it's like collector's sake, but like, are you actually just that much of a collector, or do you just actually like these games?
I could see swinging 100 or like an exorbitant amount on certain games.
You really? You would? I don't think I could. I think I'm cheaper than that.
Here's the thing. Earthbound's a pretty expensive game.
Very true. Yes.
So like that's all you really need to know.
You drop 100 on Earthbound,
I could.
or you have.
No, I could. I could theoretically see myself in a position where I would.
Where is it currently sitting at right now?
Like the game itself, or where's my position currently sitting at?
Let's see. Used. Okay, wait. These are all over the freaking place. Okay, no, please stop. I would just like to. I would just like to go to the website, please. This is only. It's on eBay right now for $19.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that's not bad at all.
That doesn't feel right.
Yeah, wait, let me see. Is it just some sort of like secret bullshit? Like it's actually the cartridge, but not the RAM disc inside or whatever the hell.
Yeah, yeah.
1 second, let me read a bit more on
Or like
this.
a repro or something.
Model number 16-bit product description. Hot sale, 16-bit NES game card, 46 pence, free shipping. Delivery information, return information. I mean, it's got 30-day return shipping, so I guess why not go for it if you're interested, right?
Is it buy it now at $20?
Yeah, right. It's just a button right here I can click.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I don't fucking know. Like,
weirdly tempting.
I like PS2 era survival horror games, and those are the two that I've seen that look super interesting. It's just that they're rare, so the prices are high. I always make sure to look for them whenever I'm in the old game stores to see if they have a copy. Alright, so hoping to accidentally find it for a cheaper price.
Yeah, I feel that. I always do stuff like that, though, is just kind of wander around. The problem
It's
is,
crazy, like halfway considering $100 purchase for like a game that you're not even like, you don't even know anything about mostly.
yeah, that's fair too. But I was gonna say, the one thing about trying to find like old games like that and hoping you find them at like a steep discount or whatnot is that everyone has the internet now, and it's really easy to find that stuff out. You basically have to use garage sales with parents throwing away their kids' old shit. Still there?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure this shit out here. Fuck it, whatever. More Earthbound stuff I was looking at. Mother 3 translated GBA cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
Man, eBay has a lot of old SNES stuff for not that bad of a price.
See, that's the other thing though too, is I don't own a way to play
You do not
it.
own it. You do not own an SNES.
So
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I do own an SNES, so that's cool.
it would be just a collector's thing.
Okay.
And I own Earthbound on both the DS and the SNES Classic, so it's not really...
What on earth is this?
What?
Mario's 64 N64 game system, Mario Party 1, 2, 3, Super Smash Kart, Zelda.
Is it just the console, or...
No, this is just like a bunch of cartridges of various games. Like there's 3 versions of Conker's Bad Fur Day, 2 of Banjo-Kazooie, like 20 Mario 64, Mario Party 2 and 3, and Smash Bros.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to see what they have a Conker's Bad Fur Day for here.
Yeah, that's another
Conker's Bad
relatively
Fur...
rare one, isn't it?
Conker's Bad Fur Day original game cartridge for $25. That's still pretty good, right?
Yeah, did those games drop in price or something? Because I swear to God, they were pretty expensive last I was looking.
Yeah, wait, did we find like a secret like mining vein and run into these? There has to there's nothing that would lead me to believe that these are like fake or bullshit in any way.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Eat your heart out though.
Yeah, no kidding. Once again, the stream has proven me to be a liar. All right.
Yeah, whatever. And once again we've gotten to an extremely strange spot by the end of this. Nothing of which like this whole stream has just been like different islands of discussion.
Yeah, just weird stream of conscious.
Yep, which is fine. Those are actually my favorite ones to have.
Yeah, but this is like exceptionally stream of conscious.
Yeah,
Usually
this
we give,
might
like,
be a little
theme.
excessive. We've even gotten to the meta point where now we're talking about the stream, and now I'm talking about the stream. We've been up for about 2 hours, just Sly Scout.
No, I have
Awesome.
a Moobot up, but I also don't have it set up to do a uptime counter. Just because in general, fair assumption, we go about 2 hours.
Yeah, we almost always start at 8 and end around this time, so I can tell you it's been about 2 hours and 4 minutes. Check money, you're a well-paying job. I never pay $100 for that game. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. What's your upper pay limit for, like, a game, you think?
I mean, I could swing like 100 for Earthbound. So, like, I feel like that's probably my upper cap. Like, it depends on what we're talking about here.
God, I'm really cheap. I'm thinking, like, the $60 where it's at now. $60 for a well-polished AAA modern game like Hyrule Warriors. I don't regret that purchase at all, even though I could have got it for $12 cheaper.
Yeah, well. Anyway,
No.
this probably is a great place to stop because I just died and Desi just threw the schedule in chat. So we're gonna wrap it up because I have work in the morning and all that good stuff, and it's Eastern Standard Time where it's 10 o'clock. So.
You're putting your cap at $100. Just
yeah,
okay.
yeah. We'll call it $100.
I still have not yet seen a video game that would convince me to just be like, oh yeah, the classics, or anything like that.
Right.
But anyway, sorry.
I think like if it was a good special edition, like a collector's edition or something like that, I could swing it for more expensive.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Because I'm trying to think. Is there? Oh, I do have the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition.
Okay.
And that was like 150, I think.
So I think the most expensive most money I've ever spent on a game is just Hyrule Warriors. And even then, the debate was long and hard for me, but eventually it came out well in the end. But we should get back to the outro at this point.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, follow it, all that good stuff. Usual Twitch self-promotion and all that good stuff. If you enjoyed it, my co-host Patrick more than I did, however, he does have a YouTube channel that you can go check out.
Yeah, hey everyone, I got a YouTube channel. You can follow the Pat link in the !friends command that Desi13 has done. Basically, me and my buddy Steve have a co-op commentary Let's Play channel where we basically do what Sean and I did for 2 hours, but we distill it down to, like, we do Binding of Isaac, which lasts roughly 40 minutes, and all of our other episodes are like 15 minutes, so we try to have a good theme where we run for the whole time.
It's a more palatable show.
Yeah, if co-op commentary improv over video games sounds like your thing, check us out, the Ramblin' Gamers on YouTube. And as always, Sean, thanks so much for putting the link there, man. I appreciate it.
It lights up too. Like it's got little lights. It's not just a piece of plastic. It's a light up piece of plastic. And I can put my smartphone in it if I could remember how to do that, but I can't.
It's not just the plastic. He got the LEDs.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I can't move my hand. It's too thick. We'll see you on Sunday, so peace out.
Later, everyone.